Good morning.
What's up, everybody?
Good morning, Jolene.
Happy Monday to you. Look at my beautiful wife. This is a dress she got at a farmer's market. No, not a farmer's market, a market.
A market, yeah.
And she decided not to do her hair because her dress looks that good.
No, I forgot. I had a shower and I dried it. I blow dried it, which I don't usually do. Now I'm missing it all totally.
Well, you have to tell them how much you paid for
Okay,
that.
this little dress here, let me see if I can go back. It's going to be blurry, but it's just a little shift, right? Strapless. It's got little sleeves. It was 60 pesos, people.
60 pesos. That's four Canadian dollars.
Yeah.
It's like three American
my
dollars.
Fabulous. Yeah, I have a market, or I don't have a market. We go to a market that I really like in Vallarta, and it's on Saturdays, and it's the regular Mexican tiendas sort of thing.
You have to go on the tunnel road. If you live here, you know what that is.
Morning, Debbie.
There's two ways to get to Old Town. One is through downtown, and one is along the back road. Take the back road, because that's going to take you to the market, and it's from like 8 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. Yeah. And it's a great market because it's where the locals go. There's no foreigners in this market, so the prices are geared towards locals.
Lori's so smart. She knows they're the libramiento tianguis.
Boom. It is the libramiento.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Lori. Hi, Glenda. Jolene, I said hi to you.
Good morning,
Debbie
y'all.
Keatley, good morning. Good morning.
So this weekend was very chill. On Saturday, we went to Vallarta. We didn't check in with you when we should have. It was weird because the day started off really bright and sunny, and then it just went gray. It did kind of rain.
And it was cool, and it was a good day for shopping. And we walked down the Malecon and went into the markets there.
Yep.
Shame on John, he forgot his gimbal.
This thing was exactly here, where it shouldn't be, with us.
Yeah.
So my computer is apart right now. We got a new hard drive, 6 terabytes.
He's made a mess in my kitchen again.
I have made a mess, but it's going to all work out eventually, because we need more space in the computer, because it needs to hold more video.
Good morning, Lori. How was everybody's Valentine? Were your Valentines nice to you? I got perfume.
And today is our oldest child's 30th birthday.
Yes.
If you read on my Facebook, I remember being, 14 years old. And it was my mom's 30th birthday and thinking, oh my God, 30 is so old. And my mom is 30 years old. And now I'm kind of like, 30 is really not that old.
Nope. Good morning, Randy, and good morning, Francois.
I'm going to turn this down a little bit because I see we're in the red. So yeah, that 30 being old. And now that we're older and our oldest child is 30 isn't so old anymore. It's just more a doorway to get to old. It is.
But 30. I have a 30-year-old, you guys.
Yeah, well, we look like it. And that's why we're losing the weight. Not because he's turned 30. I had a bit of a scare. I've had a few scares.
Just hold on, Debbie. You're going for a couple months? Debbie Keatley's going to the States for a couple of months. Is everything okay with your mama?
And how are you coming back? Are you flying? Are you driving? Are you driving there? We need to know.
She's offering to bring stuff. Jolene did too, but I just can't find anything that I really need that I can't get here, Jolene.
How about an alcohol still?
That's kind of hard to take on a plane.
It is. Well, if you're on the plane, yes. Now I'm going to I'm really in the reds here, and I just apologize if we're popping. So just hang on. I'm going to see here.
Darcy, good morning. Oops.
Yeah, it's so strange.
And Lori loves this dress on me.
It is a great dress. I mean, when I saw it on her, it's just like it makes her explode in color.
I don't typically wear a ton of color.
You don't. Either do I. I mean, this blue here, I've stretched myself.
Mind you, you wear purple.
I do wear purple, which it's odd because purple in Mexico is there's a double meaning that you're late or you're in purple, and I don't understand it.
No idea
But
what you're talking about.
they say, "Are you late?"
Debbie's mom is okay, but she's got to go take care of a few things for her mom. And Darcy is saying hello from Denver. It's -8.
Wow.
And Lori has a 32-year-old, and Jolene is flying also. Yeah.
Wow. Wait a second. Okay, there we go. I think
52-year-old.
My mom has a 52-year-old going on 53. That
Really?
might be me.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're older than me.
Shut up. Pink and blue look great on you too. Like TWO.
Oh, excellent. Well, thank you for that. Much appreciated. So I do want to just let you know the people who we watch, and I've mentioned them a couple times, but there's a couple more that I want to throw out there. So Dr. Berg, you need to know him. B-E-R-G, Dr. Berg.
He's very boring. Very boring.
No, but he has got so much information. He's a chiropractor, and he really is putting out more than
Dr. Berg's a chiropractor,
Yeah.
and we're following health information from him.
He's good at what he does. We've got Dr. Berg. We've got Dr. Boz, B-O-Z. That chick is our age, just a little bit younger. She looks spectacular.
Good morning, Tony and Holly. Good morning. And it's -34 in Sylvan. -34. And do people still want to ask us why we left Canada?
I don't. So we've got Dr. Berg, Dr. Boz, Dr. Barry. We're like the 3 Bs. Dr. Ken Barry is his name, and he is a medical doctor. Dr. Jason Fung, F-U-N-G, amazing guy.
Thomas DeLauer is not a doctor, and he tells you he's not a doctor. He just really is interested in weight loss. He lost over 100 pounds.
But his arms are like pythons.
He is really into bodybuilding. Yeah.
And like when I look at him and he's talking, all I see are the muscles on his arms. And I'm like, holy crap.
Just watch him, ladies.
He's just amazing. Who else do we like? The lady and her husband, they also go on. And I believe, what's her name? There's one more gal. And I'm telling you, watch the videos and watch the newer videos. Because
that is where we get a lot of our information and inspiration to do what we're doing and not eat on certain days. And
the problem was
we eat.
We were educated fat people. We've watched these videos for years. And it's always like, well, what do we do? We're competing.
Sorry, yeah.
We're competing because in our neighborhood, these guys go around all day and just sell stuff. But we knew how to lose the weight. It's just a matter of not doing it. So now we've decided, you know what? I've had a few issues. And it's kind of like, you know what? I'm just sick and tired of this. Christie was trying keto, and we were lying to ourselves saying we were doing keto. And I just could not lose any weight. And I was hungry and owly all the time.
Now he's just owly.
Now I'm just owly. But now I know what the problem was. Fatty liver disease. Oh, no, it's over here. And it is, it's very difficult to work with that because there are 500 body things go on with the liver. So interesting with table sugar. Table sugar is sucrose and fructose. When it breaks up, you've got half of it goes towards your carb factory that it uses all that stuff, and it's used pretty fast. But the fructose or fructose, depending on how you pronounce it, that goes through the liver, and there is the fat. We have all of these. We have 3-year-old children. 1 out of 10 children have a fatty liver, and it's because their parents let them drink fruit juice. We think we're doing these incredible things, but fruit juice is just as bad as sugar. Our body does not care if it's fruit juice or it's sugar. We think that it's healthy. It's not. It is horrible to the body.
Okay, Lori, get a pen. Dr. Berg.
B-E-R-G. That's YouTube.
Dr. Ken Barry.
Ken Barry. B-E-R-R-Y, I believe.
Dr. Boz.
B-O-Z, but her name is Dr. Boswell or something, but she goes by Dr. Boz.
Thomas DeLauer.
D-E-L-A-U-E-R.
Okay, so Elaine just posted, hello from Regina. It's -27. Sorry. Love the pink dress on you. Thank you. I like Dr. Eric Berg, and his theory is helping me with my diabetes. Yes. So Dr. Berg is really good with diabetes. So is Dr. Fung. Jason Fung, he's Canadian.
The reason I love Dr. Fung is because he started as a nephrologist. He is a kidney doctor. And he would just give the standard medical advice. And people would come back and say, I'm following your advice and I'm getting fatter. He's like, right, you're just cheating. So you need more insulin. They come back next time, they're fatter and fatter. And he's like, maybe there's something to this. He had a self-discovery. So instead of suffering from cognitive dissonance, which means that your beliefs override what you're seeing, instead of him suffering from that, he actually changed. And now he's like, I am sorry. I am sorry that I gave advice that probably killed people.
So, and the eye candy guy is Thomas DeLauer, D-E-L-A-U-R?
E-R. Did you say he was eye candy?
I might have. You were talking about his muscles. Why can't I say eye candy?
Huge arm muscles.
Anyways, those are, and then there's that other woman. I will look her up in a second. I just want to do a shout out. Randy's daughter, her birthday today, and she is 38.
Wow.
So that must mean you're older than me, Randy.
We've got like 9 people on my Facebook today. 9 people who have birthdays today.
I have 8 today on mine, and I know all of them, but one I think is a young guy that I knew he was here before, and
yeah.
I'm just gonna try to find that other
35-year-old Mario.
No.
Okay. Yep. Happy birthday, Mario, whoever you are. So what can we tell these folks? So this weekend we went down to the Malecon. I went without them because they went shopping first, and I just wandered. And it was nice to see.
Well, Shay was looking
people
for something very specific, so I wanted to help her find it.
What I thought was hilarious is we're in the middle of this sunny, hot day, and there's these signs on the Malecon that says, you must wear your mask outside in the sun, getting vitamin D. It was ridiculous. So the cops are wearing theirs, the tourist police wearing theirs, and most folks were, in fact, wearing their mask. I'm walking by myself, away from everybody, just looking at this and going, this is nuts. This is flipping nuts. And we did see a whale jumping off in the distance. Dr. Becky.
Dr. Becky is the other one. She's got a lot of low carb, keto.
She started heavy too. Most of these doctors started heavy. And they're like, this is not working.
Yeah, and some have done it for diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer.
Dr. Barry was talking about the diets that were created for us, are not diets. It's how we've been eating for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Talking about grains have only been around for 3,000 or 4,000 years.
Oh, Randy has a son that'll almost be 40. Yeah, I'm 53. I could not have a 40-year-old.
Well, you could. You would just be from Arkansas.
Hey,
and we know friends from
Arkansas.
We know friends from Arkansas. Okay, you could be from Ontario also.
Hi, Doug. Still cold where you are?
It is so crazy how cold it is north of the border right now. And Elaine...
like almost everywhere.
Elaine, just a little piece of what I do now. I don't own any disease that I may or may not have. Because when you call it mine, your body doesn't like to give stuff up. Your body's like, hey, wait a second. I don't want that taken from me. So instead of saying my whatever, just say the, and then free it. Free it. Let it go. Let it go. Because type 2 diabetes is a disease of food. That is it.
Yeah.
100%.
Good one, John.
And we can fix it.
So Randy thought you were funny saying something. I have no idea what, but
who knows?
Because I didn't think he was funny, Randy.
It's kind of
about being from Arkansas if I had a 40-year-old.
Yeah.
That's just rude. It's just rude to say. It's just rude.
My mom had me when she was 16. I mean, she was a kid.
She's not from Arkansas.
She's from Ontario.
It's almost the same. It's a Canadian Arkansas.
It's a big Arkansas.
John's from Ontario too. That's where he was born.
Yep. And it's kind of cool right now. It's cold everywhere.
Yeah. We already discussed that. Oh, speaking of your mom, she just said hi.
Hey, Mom.
She hasn't said hi yet. I can see she's watching.
Yep.
And Darcy wants you to preach it.
Yeah. So we have lost a lot of weight. And really, it's so fast, guys. I mean, really, we started at the beginning of January to the middle of January.
First week or
Seriously.
so, yeah.
Seriously. And really, I mean, I'm down over 30 pounds. Christie's over 20 pounds without trying.
Yeah, I'm still, I mean, I'm not snacking, so I'm not eating junk food, but I'm not eating junk food, but I'll have like a few chips, not a bag of them, right? And so it's really...
It is interesting too, watching Dr. Barry. He is 100% carnivore now.
Mm-hmm.
So he says that is what our bodies were designed for. And the keto is kind of like a baby carnivore, but the carnivore is part of keto. It's just kind of strange. And I'm really thinking I might go that way, which is funny because at one point I'm like, I gotta be a vegetarian.
Yeah.
It's like, the problem is I like meat too much.
Hey, Jeff, how are you guys this morning?
Oh, and the fat that we cut off, bad.
Well, I don't like it.
It doesn't matter if you like it. Your body does.
Well, so, my body's just going to have to deal.
So, yeah, the fattier the meat, the better, because our body wants that fat. And do not listen to the doctors. Whatever the experts say, do the opposite. How's it going with COVID?
No.
How's it going?
Why did you have to start?
Because
you were doing so well.
We put all of this trust in experts, and for the most part, the experts are wrong. That is what history has told us over and over and over again. And the problem is that people who go to school think that they can lead societies. It doesn't work that way.
People that go to school?
Like if they've got an advanced degree in education, well, I can tell people what to do.
How are you staying warm, Jeff? How are you staying warm? Staying inside, fire on, 7 layers of clothes, jar.
Yeah, no, I'm sick and tired. And healthy people do not get sick.
The thing that's the worst, in my opinion, is what it's doing to the economies everywhere.
Well, and the kids wearing masks, kids terrified of getting sick, kids not in school. Mind you, they shouldn't be in school. We homeschooled our children.
And look how they turned out.
Yeah, no, our 30-year-old today has done pretty
well. Cheryl and Gary Carter, hello. Jennifer, hello. Jen, we still haven't done lunch.
Which Jen?
Jen Wilkins.
Hello, Jen Wilkins. Yeah.
Staying in, cranked up the furnace, and our fireplace is on.
Oil and gas. And Thank you very much.
Doug McFadden is 10 pounds lighter than when he was down there last year. Good for you, Doug.
Good. Yeah, just eat meat. And
I don't know how you lose weight with such a good cook for a wife, right, Katrina?
I watched a 9-minute video on poop today.
I listened to it.
On poop from Dr. Barry. It was awesome. Awesome poop video.
You saw pictures too and everything, didn't you?
No, I did not. He had no pictures.
Oh, he talked about the pictures.
He talked about them.
Oh.
He said yes. Hello, Saul.
Hi, Saul.
Saul Zam, where are you from, Saul? We want to know. So what can we tell you today? Well, life is awesome.
I missed you guys. I miss you too, but
who are you? Where are you from? We apologize. We do not know. So let us know, please.
I can't see your picture very well on here. So
yeah, if we know who you are, we're sorry. But, one of those things.
You both look so nice. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
So he does know us. He's from Vancouver.
Hello, Vancouver. Is Vancouver cold right now? Because
there was snow because Jeremy and Tiff built a igloo from the snowfall that they had, and they're on the island.
They made an igloo on Vancouver Island?
Well, not an igloo, more of a little snow fort.
But can they go in that igloo?
Yeah, they show us pictures in a minute.
That is crazy because it's supposed
Cognitive dissonance equals trusting your government. That's from Art.
Yes, exactly. Cognitive dissonance is, that your child, well, here's the thing.
Yes,
you love your child so much. You love your child so much that he couldn't have killed X person. And all of the evidence indicates that child killed X person.
It's all about
but you still can't
control.
see it. You still cannot see it
Yeah.
because you love that person so much.
So, Marie, What cool things will be going on last week of March, first week of April? Waiting to get my confirmation from my timeshare today. Well, if you come the first week of April, you will just miss our birthdays by a week because that's April 14th and 15th. But and the cool things that are going on,
Our birthdays.
our birthdays. I could stretch my birthday out.
I don't really know what's going on here because so many people are freaked out. Oh my God.
We've gone back to orange, heading to yellow because our cases are down again.
The 60-year-olds can go to Costco now.
Yeah.
Yay!
So I don't know what's going to happen in a month. It's so hard to tell, but the beach is still there no matter what. Our terrace is here, worst case.
Yep. So yesterday and the night previous to that, it was so weird. We kept hearing talking, voices going away and coming in, and it was coming from upstairs. And we could not figure it out. Well, we found out Matt's computer was logged on. And he was doing stuff, and he could not figure out why his laptop wasn't working.
He couldn't get volume.
We're trying to figure out what the hell is going on up there. So then we found out our speakers were on, and we turned them off, and now we're fine.
Yeah.
So, and his speakers are working on his computer. Thanks for asking.
Oh, I'll take you shopping. Oh, heck, I'll take you shopping, Marie.
Yeah, cool. Local artisans. Local artists. I'd go to Tonala and Tlaquepaque. Tlaquepaque is more the advanced, right? Like
Tlaquepaque is nicer. Yeah, like
Tonala, you'll get the $50 painting. In Tlaquepaque, you'll get the $1,000 painting. You will see a difference, but not much. But in one town, it's mass produced. In the other, just one-offs. But in the other town, there are both towns have families that have for 400 years been doing exactly the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, there are true artisans in Tonala too, but they're just behind doors. You have to know where they are.
Yeah.
Art is saying the healthcare experts are part of the government.
Yes.
And for eating, reduce eating GPS. Grains, potatoes, and sugar. I like that.
Yeah, if you get rid of the GPS, you're fine. See, without GPS, you've got direction. With GPS, you've got no direction.
And hi, Cindy. How are you?
Unless it's real GPS, then get it out of Christie's hand, because even with GPS, she's still going to
I'm not really
get you
good
to
at
the
that
wrong
stuff.
place.
It's not my job
What is your job?
to look good.
Well, you're accelerating at that.
Accelerating?
Accelerating. You've accelerated enough. Let's get you some skills. She's always pinching me.
And he always deserves it.
Maybe. So who is saying what? We want to hear from you. Please tell us what you want to know.
I did ask about Valentine's. What all y'all did you do?
So one of the things
I'm a cheap farm wife.
Christie now has Bailey on 100% meat diet.
She's a vet. Well, there's a little tiny bit of rice in there.
There is a little bit of rice. The veterinarian is giving her a whole food diet, and she is just packing on the weight.
Go tell him to go away.
Yeah. Bailey.
Not Bailey.
No, gracias. Hoy no. Hola. Hola, señor. No, I don't know. I'll see you a little later. Gracias.
I haven't seen a sweater, but there might be one.
Yeah.
Oh, wonder if it's this one.
Oh.
Because we can't figure out where that came from. No. On the chair. That's a glass. Silly man. He takes a glass. Laundry, tears, work. And I do well at that, Christy. Thanks, Jolene. Yeah, Lori, there are some fun things to do, places to go and shop. And we finally found out who owned that sweatshirt that we could not figure out where it came from. Now we know. It was our little, not handyman, but he washes our cars and he cleans the yard and stuff like that. So
he always comes and asks what he can do, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I want him to plant those trees.
Yeah, I get you.
Randy said they had a fantastic dinner at Sandrina's last night. Yeah, Sandrina's is always good. I don't think we've ever had a bad meal at Sandrina's.
Never.
And she makes such fun cocktails, like different, like I love her pear martinis. They're so good. Valentine's was in Lake Louise, went for a horse-drawn sleigh ride. Well,
Wow.
Art, aren't you
Who was
a
that?
romance?
Who did that?
Art. Maybe you
Art.
should teach John.
Yeah, I don't need to see snow, but that horse ride thing, I like that. I would just take wheels on the horse and just.
Well, Guadalajara, we've done horse.
Yeah, we have
drawn
done
carriages.
We've done that a few times.
Katrina, they stripped paint off cupboards. Very romantic. Wow, Doug, you lost that one. But then you know what? If you're doing it together, that is kind of romantic.
So I have gone to a manufacturer of stainless steel equipment to look at stills to kind of get an idea of what it's going to cost me. All in, I figure maybe 15,000 pesos. I found out also the methanol that you get rid of is actually what they use for wood. It's wood alcohol.
Ooh, watermelon margs. I made passion fruit margaritas last night.
Lots of methanol in watermelons. I was going to say sandia. It's like sandia. So methanol is used as barbecue starter. So I'm going to be able to make our own barbecue starter.
Woot!
I think it's fantastic.
Doug said, Dawn Allen said, stayed home and watched the snowfall, phoned our 3 daughters and 4 granddaughters. That's lovely.
That is awesome.
And then Doug says, hey, we are working on the rental, so we have more money to come down there at a later date. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, I heard your rental needed some loving after your last tenants.
So
and Randy said I'm assuming you're talking about passion fruit margaritas. I made them. It wasn't from Nacho's place, which those are really good passion fruit margaritas too. He does a really good passion fruit margarita. So does Norman at NWalk.
So I was just going to tell you about the still in Mexico. In Mexico, it is the law. You can build your own still. You can manufacture your own alcohol, and you know how much I drink. But you do not need a permit so long as you do not sell and your alcohol. So if you're just making it for yourself and for your friends.
So we only need a little still.
No,
Mind you, we have lots of friends. We could make a big still. You guys can come and.
So I just want to learn this because I really do believe that as far as trading goes, I mean, it's a good skill set to know. It's the reason I've learned to plant, the reason I've learned how to raise ducks and chickens and rabbits.
Same in Canada, apparently, John.
So yeah, it is awesome. And you can even make your own fuel. Now, I don't know how good your vehicles run on it, but they say you can run ethanol in your vehicles. So yeah, that would be awesome.
Katrina has a still, so you can pick her brain. Of course she has a still.
What? Yep. So I want to make like one that does maybe 5 to 6 liters an hour. So we need a 3-inch column. So yeah, it's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that is what I'm learning how to do this summer. This summer is going to be work, like building our business, and also learning how to do still. I don't have any hobbies. So it's just kind of I'm realizing I need to know how to do stuff. So destroying Christie's liver is going to be a hobby of mine.
Yeah, well,
who else has stills here? Anybody else using a still? I know in a lot of the U.S. it's against the law. It's so crazy. All the laws that exist here, even pot being like this Schedule 1 narcotic. What the hell is up with that? This thing that's been being used for thousands and thousands of years by humanity is a drug that people go to jail for life sentences for some people. It's crazy. Nuts. Stupid.
Insanity.
Yeah. I mean, I have never smoked weed in my entire life. And even now I realize that's just dumb to go to jail for that, for any kind of going to jail. Yeah. And then even here, what really pisses me off about this whole COVID thing is they don't arrest you. They fine you. What the hell? They just, it's here you go. There's your ticket. Pay the government. We want their money. So no, I think that it needs
Katrina said just to tell me you're making hand sanitizer.
No, here I don't need to. So I don't know in Canada.
Hi, Brent. How are you?
Can you tell them that you're making hand sanitizer and they leave you alone?
Well, that's what she said.
Oh, you know what I'm going to make? I'm going to make that stuff that you spray over the whole body in Oaxaca, because they spray some mystical liquid
Oh, and
on
walking
you.
into the Fortaleza tequila when I wanted to buy that bottle of tequila, she sprayed me down.
What the hell are they
I had to
spraying on
walk
us?
through, like they actually had a whole thing that you walk through.
It's so weird. And in Mexico too, we had, this is many, many years ago. It was when the HPV vaccine became available. And they had a nurse going door to door. And our office manager at the time, Maria, she's like, okay, we're here for your needle. So she just like rolls up her arm.
sleeve.
And this stranger who walked into our office gave her an HPV vaccine.
She had a shirt on.
Yeah, I know, but I just thought this is crazy. This country is nuts when it comes to vaccines, etc.
Well, and the only one of our kids that went to school here in Mexico was Spencer.
Oh yeah.
And one day he came home and they had wanted him to take, one was pills that they wanted him to take. The other one was a needle. And both times he said no.
Yep, and they just passed
And
him
they
on
left
by.
him alone. I mean, it helped, I think, that he was a foreigner. Jolene said that was an experience, Christy. We did that last October when we toured the distillery. Yeah, the distilleries were all closed. Nobody would let us do a tour, but I wanted to buy a bottle of the Fortaleza tequila because I've heard really good things about it and it's really hard to find. So we bought a bottle of that. We bought some salsa, not my fancy salsa, which I still have a bottle of. That'll be a next time to tequila thing. I'll have to buy a bottle because I'll be out. I'm sorry.
You woke up sniffling.
I woke up
sneezing
sniffling and sneezing this morning. I think it's some sort of allergies. I don't know what's going on. I never had allergies before.
I am telling you, the doctors know nothing about allergies. I'm telling you, it is a virus, it is a bacteria, it is something, because we are allergic to a lot of the same things now. She's never been allergic to her entire life. So yeah, something strange, and the doctors have no clue.
I haven't gone to go get tested to see what it is, because this part of it is just really only in the last probably 6 months have I had these sniffles and kind of sinusy, stuffy, but it's all clear. I'm sorry to be a little bit TMI. So, I mean, it's not an infection. It's not a cold. It's not, I don't have any other symptoms other than sneezing and some runny nose. But
the problem with Western medicine is if you were to go to the doctor, they just say,
they would just put me on allergy pills.
Here's something. Here's this thing that is going to take it away. And it doesn't take it away. It just covers the symptoms. It does not fix the problem. And this is why doctors hate keto. This is why doctors hate the carnivore diet. They hate us getting healthy because healthy doctors drive the same pieces of crap cars that we drive. They don't get the BMWs. They don't get the Mercedes. If everybody is healthy, what kind of vehicle does a doctor drive? Same piece of crap we do. So yeah, that is it foremost in everything. And this is why
John.
We really need to reevaluate our healthcare. Everything in our society, we need to reevaluate it. Even you look in the Old Testament, and this is now we're talking monetary theory. Every 50 years, there was this jubilee, all debts were forgiven, and everything went back to normal again. So we have been on keto for the last month and a bit. I'm down over 30 pounds. Christie's down 20 without an ounce of exercise. Period.
And I haven't been I haven't really been doing true keto.
No, you're doing more intermittent fasting. That's true because you are eating carbs.
Yeah, I'm doing more intermittent fasting. I'm doing low carb for the most part, but I will have a little bit of carb every once in a while. So that is where I'm at. John has been much, much more diligent as far as.
Go ahead.
What is that?
This is my introspective thinking look, my intelligent human being. So say it again.
I can't with a straight face, and this is serious stuff.
Okay. There you go. I've been more serious.
John
about
has
this.
been more particular. He's definitely been more watching what he's eating. He has more health issues than I do.
Yes. Christie's liver is made of stainless steel. It pisses me off. And in fact, I think
It's
it
not
pisses most
true.
human beings.
It's not true.
What?
That my liver is made of stainless steel.
Well, it's close.
I'm pretty sure it's made of whatever liver is made out of.
Liver material.
Liver material. That's what it's. Cells and
I'm going to have
vessels.
liver today. That's what I'm going to have. Christie does not like all of these things that she's created in her head as to what she likes and doesn't like.
It stinks. It tastes disgusting. It is. There's nothing redeeming about liver.
When I was a child, there was this family that lived on the street behind us.
And thank you, Saul, for saying that we look good.
Thank you. They were the Strong family.
You do, guys. You look healthier and younger. Good for you guys. I do keto too. Love it. Well, good. Good.
That is
Keep
fantastic.
us posted on your journey too, hun, because
we're curious. We love success stories. This is why I love reading the
Lori
comments.
loves liver, so you and Lori can be friends. I guess we can't be, Lori, sorry, because liver is yucky. Passion fruit margs keto. Well, I will tell you.
She doesn't do keto.
Passion fruit is actually very low in carb because you don't use a lot because it's so flavorful. And I don't put Controy in my margaritas. Mine are just the tequila. I use some of the passion actual fruit, and ice. And then if I needed a little bit of sweetener, because passion fruit, I'm just thinking about it. You know, you get those little sour things in the back of your jaw. I use a little bit of a sweetener, a stevia with lemon in it. And that's what I've been doing at the restaurants too when I go have a margarita. So they are keeping it pretty low carb, actually. It's yeah.
Well, yes. Even when we go to the restaurants now, she asks without Controy. Essentially, it's just tequila and lemon juice. And then she adds her own sweetener.
I add the sweetener. Corrine, happy birthday. Hope you guys are enjoying the winter.
You can enjoy the winter.
Lori, liver, onions, and bacon.
I love it. And that's what I'm going to have for lunch today. And there are so many vitamins, etc., in liver. So yeah, it's very interesting. Dr. Ken Berry, and I need to just say this, honey. He talks about even a dirty carnivore diet is 100 times better than no carnivore diet. So having hot dogs or sausages, etc., that is better for you.
Versus like grass-fed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he says, as the money increases in your life, increase the quality of your food. But until that time, eat the dirty carnivore diet instead.
I will say that liver, John bought liver yesterday. He also bought liver at the store a while ago. He didn't eat it, so we froze it. So we have lots of frozen liver. Oh. So he talks about how much he likes liver. He just thinks he does because he buys it and then he doesn't eat it.
I do love it, and I will have it today. Just to piss Christie off.
Oh, it will piss me off because it stinks. It'll stink up my whole house.
Yeah, well, that's your problem, isn't it?
We now have a 1 o'clock appointment, though, just so you know.
Okay, today?
Go look at some condos.
All right. We're getting these new listings, so this is good.
We asked for listings, and we're getting them. Like
we are.
In spades, you guys. Thank you for anybody that's referred us.
Yes, thank you very much. So is anybody else saying anything? Because then we can say goodbye.
Yeah, I do think it is time to go.
So guys, thank you so much for just listening to us ramble. Because without you, there's no reason to get up and do this. And also without you, there's no communication between us because we don't talk to each other at all day.
My dog doesn't even like liver, Jolene. She won't eat it.
She will.
Bailey doesn't like liver. She spits it out. Where have you guys been? I missed you.
Well, we were in Oaxaca. We still checked in. It was just later in the day. And on Facebook, not through this platform that we use here called Restream.
Just grow my own as much as possible.
Okay, honey. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
And kind of lean in a little bit when you say it. There you go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, guys. Have a fantastic